The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation. Gerrard! Oh, it's a vicious effort. More and more pressure on the ball here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That was superb goalkeeping.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's a shade optimistic. Pacho. Vermi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Vinicius. Vinicius Junior! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Played out towards the right wing. Sabani. And it's Messi. Over to the right flank. Oh, good-looking ball. It's played through for him. Tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
On both sides.
And the finish! Cristiano Ronaldo, a class apart, out on his own. He's got himself an absolute peach. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Roberto Carlos does well to get it back. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! No, just not quite.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Kimmich is the team's great visionary. Manchester United are behind here despite their domination of possession. Alex Simeone, a temporary retreat here. Messi, and it's made its way to him. He'll shot a goal! Well, the ball's run loose here. And that has fair fizzed. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Floated through. Pass is just off target. Messi. Well, they've got it again. Now he's got space here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that's well seen too. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nicked it back promptly. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got away. Simeone showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bale gets into a good position. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Roberto Carlos is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
It's run loose here. Roberto Carlos! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Carlos is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now it's Yilmaz. Fermin. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Messi. Fermin. Kimmich. Can he get on the end of this?
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now it's Yamal, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Bale. Chance! And that's a sharp finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's Roberto Carlos! A real chance and a real let-off.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
This ended up in no man's land. Gerrard! Now, who's going to be first to this? Fermin. And that's gone loose. Just too much on that. We've seen that early. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
At all times.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. That gets us going once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Looking for the run. Oh, it's played into the area. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And they win it back again. Kimmich. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Messi. And he's been shifted off it. Now he's off and running. Yamal. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. And it's Messi. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's a stunning goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! It's all becoming so easy. That is glorious, as if he picked... And that's it. And thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Security staff for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Manchester United.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. They're up and running then.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
Been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
And they can counter here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vermeer. That has not gone well. Played out to the left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Leicester did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Bale. Platini. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Platini has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And the pass is intercepted. That's destined for the flank. That has been cut short. Messi. Simeone providing an outlet on that flank. He's found a way through. That is good strength. Nice interception, well timed. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is ended up in no man's land. Simeone. Now it's Lopez. Fermin was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Fermin. Nicely weighted ball, nicely intercepted. Now, can they get him away? He is through here!
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And he's picked it up out wide. It's a pretty loose pass. Neto, renowned for his long-range shooting. Messi, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vermeer. Kimmich. And it's Messi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Michel Platini. Now it's Bale. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Camavinga. Fermin. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, good effort. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This looks promising. That pass has been well intercepted.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Played back into the centre, and it's Lopez. Yamal. No, he's not getting his way this time. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. It's a searching pass. He can run onto that. And that's a simple one for the keeper. There will be a throw-in. Nesta. Oh, there's a probing ball. Messi. Fermin. Pacho. No, it's come to nothing. Kimmich. Messi just eases him off the ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half
And a
brings.
quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who
Any
has found
opinion you'd like to
themselves a
express on the
little
first
lost
half?
today?
Well,
Please
it's
look
been
at the
nothing
screen
but
for
frustration,
information on how
really,
to find
Peter.
your
I
way
think the
around
team
this
as a whole
stadium.
has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. So let's get the ball rolling. So the first half brought no goals. Aimed beyond the defence. Eto'o. Corner then. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And it's been taken short. Xavi! That is decidedly lacking.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Vermeer. Kimmich is always looking to break lines. And it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking for the run. Pullet. Picked out, and the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Messi. Vermeer.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Succumbs to the pressure. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get it through? It's Bale! Oh, he's been caught, and another try! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Now it's Bale. That's been cut out, well played. Almost an hour gone.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished. He's done particularly well there. It's wonderful focus.
Vermeer. Well, that pass isn't the best. Done delicately. Tacho gets over and intercepts. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Oh, easy pickings there. That's really well manoeuvred. Looking to play him in. And this is Eto'o. Eto'o! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Eto'o actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Kimmich. Baresi does really well there. He is strong. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Xavi tries to play it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Xavi is the guilty party there. Yamal, and he's managed to get free. And it's Michel Platini. And this is Eto'o. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Pickford gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Vermeer. Yamal. Oh, perfectly measured that. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. And it's Cruyff. And this is Messi. And this is Ibrahimovic. Kimmich.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a go.
And here's Eto'o. Messi. And Messi! And for a moment, time stood still. Camavinga to Messi. Kimmich. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides.
He's having a pop! Oh, good spread. Looking for options for movement. Kimmich. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Threads one in. Eto'o! He lifts the roof! Well, would you believe that? So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Manchester United. And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Just a quick announcement.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Arsenal.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So that's got things underway.
Well, there's no doubt, Peter, that Alessandro Del Piero will be key here. But I'm curious as to what role he's exactly been given.
Well, what would you do, Jim, if you were the manager?
I'd give him a free role behind the attack. His flair, his technique make him the perfect player for that position. And he always seems to benefit from playing off that centre.
Trossard! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Simeone. It'll be a throw-in. Sabani. Driving forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Nice control. And that's been won straight back. Picked out brilliantly. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a throw. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And here's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Camavinga. Simeone. Passing nice and neat. Chance! Trossard. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Messi. Passes short and sharp. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. And it's De Jong. Looking for options for movement. Pickford claims comfortably. Sabani. Yamal engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Del Piero. Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has found the way through. Now it's Lopez. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Tacho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass, sends it crossfield.
This is the time you need that pace.
Kimmich. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Lopez. Messi. So what can they make of this? 30 minutes gone. Now it's Messi. And it's Dyer. Now it's Yilmaz. De Jong. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Yilmaz. Fabinho. Trossard. That is a great pick out. Now Mbappe. Takes a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And it's Lopez. Looking tidy in possession here. And he's gone backward here. Threads one in.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Pass somewhat off target. Knocks it into space. And that's a... And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Camavinga. Referee's given a throw. And they win it back again. That's the throw. Now it's Del Piero. Fabinho. De Jong. And Fermin. De Jong. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Yilmaz, renowned for his long-range shooting. Yamal's cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Chance here to counter. That's it, 45 minutes up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And a quick announcement today.
Manchester United come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And so the action is resumed.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Del Piero. Lopez. He's a sharp little ball here. Great chance! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Oh, good-looking ball. The message is clear, none shall pass. And this is Shevchenko.
Oh, really well played.
He's on... Can he finish? And it's there! It's all becoming so easy.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Now it's Del Piero, and here's Shevchenko. Zabani.
The attendance
And
for
it's
this match
Messi.
was 70,987.
He's in a great position here. He's found a way through.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't...
He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, they can break here. And this is Del Piero. Vermin. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. He's found space here. That's an excellent interception. Yamal wants to run onto this. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Messi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. De Jong in acres of space out wide. That has not gone well. And he's in on goal.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Messi. Del Piero. Shoots! Well taken goal. Just cruising. They are cruising. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think...
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The
everybody,
fans have
and
pulled out
welcome
all
to
the
today's
stops to make
match.
this a monumental
England
occasion.
against Manchester United.
Well, there's a terrific, edgy atmosphere here. The crowd trying to lift England's spirits. Fans waving flags, everybody feeling truly positive about the day. We're up and running then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this fellow Reece James is one of the example of the glut of talent England has at its disposal in this position. He is the complete full-back, wing-back, just as good going forward as backwards. But in his case, I suppose it's all in the genes too, coming from such a strong footballing family.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Great vision. Lampard, now it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Messi. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Drogba. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Musiala. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Yamal. That looks a cracking ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Drogba. Quarter of an hour played. He's chosen to go back. Played back into the centre. Kimmich is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Nicely aimed pass. Yamal looking to play him in. Nice interception, well timed. Park Ji-sung. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Wriggles his way through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Yamal. And this is Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, there's a probing ball. Can he get it through? And it's been played through. Oh, now he can run. And the shot! Goal, England! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Drogba. And the ball's gone astray. That is good strength. And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Drogba. This is a promising build-up.
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Gerrard. That is good alertness. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Yilmaz. Well read, and the danger is averted. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Musiala. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tacho kept his eye on it, and he's there.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Messi. Messi. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Time and again they are repelled. And this is Messi. Kimmich does really well to win the ball there.
England couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's on it. Shot it, goal! Well taken goal. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
And that is indeed the final act.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Much for your cooperation.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Yamal receives it in a wide position. And he shoots! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Number 13, Lionel Messi.
A case now of complete control.
Lionel Messi.
Gerrard. Played for
Lionel
Lampard.
Messi.
And it's Gerrard. Threads one in. And the finish! Musiala. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gerrard! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Camavinga charging forward down that flank. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Pretty robust defending.
Nicked it back promptly. England appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Attendance for this match was
Well, it's signalling to the
98,004.
opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Marquinhos. Lampard. Pacho. Lampard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Park Ji-sung did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
That's positional gold. The utilisation of space.
No, didn't quite have the weight on it. Now it's Messi. Oh, good ball! Oh, look, he's had a shot! And the pass is intercepted. Closing in on goal. And he's there to belt it away. Kimmich. Messi. And they win it back again. Now it's Messi. And it's Messi. Strokes it back. Looking for options for movement. And he's quick to return it. Gerrard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Real chance! And it's in! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Substitution for England, number 8, Frank Lampard. Number 20, Gerrard.
England can now
Number
introduce
13,
the first of their substitutes.
Messi. Number 10,
Still behind by 2.
Gerrard.
Is there a way back
Number
into this?
17, Marquinhos.
75 minutes
Coming on
played.
the field, number 6,
Fernandes.
Eduardo Camavinga. Number 5, Fernandes. Number 25,
Kimmich.
Caicedo.
Showing
Number
great.
21,
He's having a pop!
Semenyo. Number 11,
And that really should have been that.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
England with the corner, they're first. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And it's Messi. Camavinga. It's Kimmich. Tries to pass it through. Zabani kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Yilmaz. Now it's Musiala. That is ended up in no man's land. Drogba. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Kyle Walker. Park Ji-sung, Camavinga. Great defending, strong and determined. Nicely weighted ball. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, that is a nice touch.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Park Ji-sung. Kimmich. 2 minutes to be added on. Played back to the goalkeeper. And he's gone looking for safety. And that will be it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Manchester United desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. It is amazing what fate can conjure at times. A combination of results that have ensured a desperate scramble for survival. This will be unmissable stuff. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things already rolling. Manchester United need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Oh, he's one-on-one! Pass somewhat off target. Played out wide. Camavinga. Oh, well played. Plenty of numbers back. There will be a throw-in.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
He's shifting through the gears. Chance! They would have been quick to recover this. Now it's Yilmaz. Can he get it through? Musiala providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that was vital.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It's a searching pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's a nicely shaped ball. Camavinga defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he plays one through. Raya can clear it away. Yamal, spread neatly. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Yamal tries to pass it through. Asensio! Asensio! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Borussia Dortmund are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah,
and the shot! Manchester United are one down despite having the better chances here. Musiala, that is a great pick out. And he's lost his man here. What a save by David Raya! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yilmaz is offering a wry smile there.
And the shot! And again! It's in! A truly spirited response in the face of peril. This is far from over. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Sends it crossfield. Asensio can see things others simply cannot. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Yilmaz. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. Borussia Dortmund have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Stu.
It's, well...
Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. A big, deep breath. Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Borussia Dortmund with the lead. Now he's got space here. That is good alertness. Sung is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, just skips past his man. And it's Musiala. And here's Messi. Camavinga, he has found a way through. Showing good feet. Now it's Yilmaz. Shot at goal! It's a loose ball. And here's Yamal. Now it's Yilmaz. Yilmaz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Chance, surely! It's in! What a great message of defiance. They are pumped for this. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And we've reached half-time. Manchester United are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. Borussia Dortmund get the ball rolling for the second period. Yamal, he is through here. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they've got their lead back. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's running through, and he's in on great chance. It's a goal. And this is getting better and better. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite.
He's having a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Kukchu. O'Reilly is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Yilmaz. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Tries to play it through. And a chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Nicely weighted ball.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
João Neves. And it's O'Reilly. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Ronaldo. Goes for a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
The attendance for this match
Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So now the difference is 3. João Cancelo. Asensio. Shot could... Can he finish? Outstanding save to keep that out.
Borussia Dortmund really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Yamal plays it short. Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. This looks promising, and he's worked it through, so no flag here. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Cristiano Ronaldo. He's having a hit! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! A finish right from the top draw. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. And that is about as cool as they come. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.
There is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things already rolling. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Someone who I think has developed into a fine all-round forward, Peter, is Rashford. He now has the versatility to play from wider positions. He prefers to be on the left side mostly and loves running beyond defences now or just dropping in short. And he seems at his deadliest when he's making those diagonal runs from out to in.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Quality ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a promising position. Now, what about this cross? And a header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Pinches it off him. McTominay. Silvestre. Now it's Rashford. And he skips past his man. He's shifting through the gears here. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Musiala. He's through. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
I doubt that. He's having a hit! Too close for comfort. Oh no, what has happened here? Driving on and making good progress. Oh, what has happened? Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pings in across.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me.
And the shot! And no mistake. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Rangers with their first corner, the first in the game. Impressive jump! Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And the shot! Goal! Rangers! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Rangers leading now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now who's going to be... He's in! Must be! big chance! And that's a good finish. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final.
Yamal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Musiala had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Alexander-Arnold does well not to be outdone there. Sung. Silvestre kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's having a pop! They've got to be quick to recover this. The pass has gone astray. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Sung. And it's Messi. Great vision. He's through here. He might be in here. Plenty to... Chance, surely! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
3 minutes added time.
Manchester United with the lead. It's Rashford! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh no, this does not... And one more try! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed.
That's it, 45 minutes up. Manchester United are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, as remarkable as it is, this is where we stand, an extraordinary scoreline, and it's only half-time. And so the action is resumed. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Yamal receives it in a wide position. Chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That's destined for the flank. Sung is one whose deliveries we all know about. Messi, and he's gone backward here. It's Sung. And he's picked it up out wide. Towering header! And a neat finish! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Manchester United. McTominay! This looks promising. Park Ji-sung played out towards the right wing.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Almost an hour gone. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Goes for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yilmaz really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Here's the header! No, not the best of headers.
Kimmich really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
It's a pretty loose pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rodgers could move up a gear here. Rodgers. Here's a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rodgers is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Celtic.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So it's away we go then.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Musiala stood his ground strongly. Nice physical challenge. And this is Park Ji-sung. Yilmaz. Palhinha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He has a look up. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Now, can they get him away? He slings it in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Yamal. And this is Park Ji-sung. And he's managed to get free. Park Ji-sung. Great ball, and he's in here. He might be in. Can he finish? No, just not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And it's O'Reilly. Now it's Yamal. And he's got away from him. Manchester United are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. João Palhinha. And here's Yamal. Yamal, impressive jump. Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Strong running down that left flank. And it's Musiala. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's been cut out, well played. Musiala. He's found the way through. And that's aimed into the middle. Towering header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Now it's Yilmaz. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's picked his way through. And it's Messi. Kimmich. O'Reilly has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Aimed beyond the defence. He's had a shot! Goal! Manchester United! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Drogba had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Manchester United looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Goulet. Now it's Drogba. Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's in a great position here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Musiala. Yilmaz.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ended up in no man's land. Might be danger here. Yamal! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Their way home on public
Manchester United leading by one at the break.
Times from all local major
Yeah, on the
stations.
face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Manchester United with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0.
Substitutions taking place.
The second period is underway.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Guardiola. Now it's Drogba. And it's O'Reilly. And it's João Palhinha. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Drogba. Zabani. And here's Drogba. Driving on and making good progress. Zabani did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, super ball. Tries a shot! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And the pass is intercepted. Guardiola. That's Park Ji-sung. Now it's
The
Yilmaz.
attendance for this match was
60 minutes played.
71,898.
O'Reilly. Now it's Drogba. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Musiala. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Now it's Rivaldo. Kimmich is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Saliba. Alexander-Arnold. This is a promising build-up. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Looking to play him in. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Yilmaz. João Palhinha. O'Reilly. Now it's Drogba. And it's Rivaldo. Chips it through. The message is clear, none shall pass. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Guardiola. Celtic are looking to break at pace. O'Reilly. There he goes, motoring forward. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Hazard. Can he get it through? That's a lovely, delicate pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Manchester United leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. And here's Rivaldo. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi has created one goal already. O'Reilly running with intent. He can run onto that. Oh, cracking ball.
Celtic really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Now it's Yilmaz. And he's running through. Well, that has not gone well. Manchester United close now to seeing this one through to the end. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Yilmaz taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Please look at the screen for information.
Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders, and it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with...
Yilmaz! Takes a shot! He's hit it first time.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
And we have our very first corner. And he shoots! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Ball's played through. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, shooting chance! Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Yilmaz. Great vision. And he was quick to react. Messi. Stood up well to him there. And it's Musiala. Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Beckenbauer, and he is dashing away. Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it...
Terrific! Oh, it's hit the post! Of course! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Liverpool cut their deficits and look... Oh, great chance! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Out of play for a throw, and he's managed to gift it back. Messi looking for options for movement.
Oh, really well played.
Yamal. Messi. He's having a shot! And a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Yamal. Oh, good-looking ball. Now he's running away. Oh, that's fabulous. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Keeper's dealt with that. And it's played in. Towering header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Messi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, that's superb. This might spell death. Shoots! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Kimmich looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he shoots! And how good was that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Pluto. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
And that is headed for the middle. Alisson claims it without any fuss. Searching pass he's played there. He's found space here. Lovely feet. And we've reached half-time.
Manchester United are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that was a gem of a half. Remarkable on all fronts. The difference is 2, but still, all things are possible. The second half is up and running. Camavinga, punched away. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Yamal really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now it's Yamal. Played through into space. Serginho gets into a good position. Oh, well played, well played. Musiala. Tacho cuts it out. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Yilmaz. Kimmich is always scanning the pitch for targets. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And it's Serginho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Looking to play him in. He's in a great position here. Real chance! Dispatched clinically. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. Liverpool really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Messi.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's made its way to him. Alexander-Arnold tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Substitution on the field.
Liverpool
23,
have their second corner now.
Coming on the field is number 7, Mbappe. Substitution.
Chance! Volleyed effort.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
And he's had it nicked away. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Yilmaz is onto this. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That's very neat. This looks promising. Now it's Simeone. Now it's Yilmaz. That's going wide left. Oh no, what has happened here? He's shifting through the gears here. Nice control.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And this is Park Ji-sung. No foul, says the referee. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Alexander-Arnold with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Substitution in progress.
Manchester United have opted to make another change here.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
He has found the way through. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Quick look, then plays it in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Played into space. Simeone providing an outlet on that flank. He's found a way through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And a chance! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Nunez is herring after that one.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be
Yamal's
3 minutes
cross.
added time.
Park Ji-sung is always looking to play quality balls. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Pickford claims it, safe hands. And there goes the final whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it. And, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides
Hello,
get ready to
everyone,
lock
and
horns.
welcome to
This
Old
is
Trafford.
football at its finest.
Manchester United against Milan.
Few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So that's got things underway. Paredes is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, when it comes to anticipation, Peter, this guy reads the game better than most, and it's very important that they've got somebody like him to stop the opposition. He's got an eye for space that might open up too, and I think the manager will be hoping that he can provide what they need at both ends.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Can he finish? Goal, Milan! And we have liftoff. That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. This ended up in no man's land.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
He's being urged to shoot. Oh, easy pickings there. Kante has given away a free kick. He's not got that quite right. Yilmaz. Very nicely done. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Now this could be a chance. Mendes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bruno Fernandes picks it up out wide.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Hangs one in. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Zabani defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Yilmaz. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Pacho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Yamal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Conte. Here's found the... He's had a shot! Oh, it rattles the bar. Yamal. He's picked his way through. Oh, perfectly measured that. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Takes a shot! And that's a sharp finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Bruno Fernandes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And it's Messi. That's been slipped through. Yamal. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Musiala is herring after that one. It's gone out for a throw-in. Paredes. Yilmaz. And it's Paredes. Now it's Yilmaz. Musiala. Oh, he's got a sign of goal. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to turn it right round. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Two Musiala has been indicated.
It's Yilmaz. Nicely weighted ball. Well, played right into his path. Yilmaz! And there's a goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. That's the end of the first 45.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Manchester United claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. And we get things going again. Now it's Yilmaz, and it's Musiala. And the pass is intercepted. Pacho. For Valverde. Now it's Yamal. He's found the way through. Lovely pass, but can he get... He's having a shot! It's in! It is an explosive start to the second half.
Oh, that's beautifully done. The defence won't like to admit it, but there wasn't much they could do about that, Peter.
Milan cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given...
Great chance! And that's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And yes, it's him again. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Milan can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious.
A header! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
What a pass, one that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
It's a pretty loose pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they're...
And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. Ronaldo plays it short. It's a promising position. And the finish! It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these. Yilmaz really was well marshalled there because he was denied.
And Messi! And that's a good finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Messi. Yilmaz. Oh, nice touch. Yilmaz had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Messi. And this is Ronaldo. Knocks it into space. Now it's Yilmaz. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's looking wide. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Yilmaz.
Pretty robust defending.
Yilmaz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. Just one goal in it now. Game on. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. And a header! No, not the best of headers. Engages and forces him off the ball. Just 5 minutes left. And he's in on goal! Decent chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's only too happy to take that back. And this is Messi.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Kimmich. Messi. Kante gets over and intercepts. Vitinha. Musiala. Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for the run. Yilmaz is onto this. Yamal. Oh, this is a great position. That's at the end. Manchester United can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with